Okay, so get this. Axios, known for those like super short news summaries, right? Well, they're partnering up with OpenAI, the people behind ChatGPT. And you might think, oh, this is just about AI writing articles, right? But it's way more than that. It's about AI actually helping local newsrooms do better, thrive and expand to cover more cities across the U.S. Axios Local is already in 30 cities, and they're adding 4 more because of this partnership: Pittsburgh, Kansas City, Boulder, and Huntsville. They picked these cities because they need good local reporting. They're growing vibrant communities with stories to tell. And Axios with OpenAI is, well, stepping in to provide that coverage. Now, here's where it gets really interesting. OpenAI isn't just lending their name to this. They're funding this expansion. It's actually the first time OpenAI's directly put money into local news. It shows like a real commitment to the future of journalism, and
Mhm.
starting a lot of conversations about how AI is changing how we get and make the news. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. Hold on, is AI going to replace journalists? And the answer is a big no. This is about AI helping journalists, not replacing them. It's like a powerful tool that can handle a lot of the behind-the-scenes stuff. Imagine AI, you know, personalizing newsletters, content ready for different platforms, even looking at data to find trends and insights. That frees up journalists to do what they're best at, right? Investigating, interviewing, writing, and really connecting with their communities. This partnership raises questions, though, right? Like, how's AI going to change the way local news is reported and delivered? What about journalistic integrity and having different voices in local media? These are all things we got to think about, as we move into this new world of AI-powered journalism. And then there's OpenAI. Why is a tech giant like OpenAI, so interested in local news? It's not just, being nice. This gives them access to Axios's content, which they'll put into ChatGPT. Imagine you ask ChatGPT what's happening in your city, right? And you get a nice, clear summary from Axios Local. That's the kind of smooth, personalized thing OpenAI wants. But it's more than just convenience, too.
See, this also lets OpenAI collect data on what people are actually, clicking on and reading. They're basically getting like a live feedback on what's interesting at a local level. And that's really valuable, right? That data helps them make ChatGPT even smarter, even better at giving people what they want. And of course, OpenAI gets good PR from this too. Partnering with, a respected news organization like Axios makes AI look good,
Mhm.
especially, after all those copyright issues. It shows they want to be responsible with AI and work with the media. This Axios thing, though, it's just one piece of the puzzle, right? OpenAI has been busy connecting with all kinds of media organizations. They're working with big names: News Corp, The Atlantic, Vox Media, Hearst, you name it. They're giving AI tools to more than 160 news outlets worldwide. That's a huge reach. It really shows how much AI is changing the media. And what's interesting is, these partnerships, they're not just about automating stuff or replacing journalists. They're also about finding new ways to tell stories and deliver the news. Take the Associated Press, for example. They've been using AI to get better translations in Spanish and Portuguese so more people can read their content, right? They're also using it to automate things like writing those SEO headlines, that gives their journalists more time to focus on the real reporting. The Atlantic, with its 167 years of history, they're using AI to like unlock all the amazing stuff in their archives. AI is making it easier to research and find, hidden connections in all their articles and essays. And that can lead to some really cool new insights. Then you have Axel Springer, this big media company. They made an AI assistant that's handled over 100 million queries since 2023. Think about that. Millions of people getting information and help from AI. So clearly, AI is being used to solve problems and to help journalists all over the world. But what does this mean for you, the reader? Well, you can expect like a more personal news experience, tailored to what you're interested in and where you live. Imagine getting news updates that are like hyper relevant to your community, highlighting things that actually affect you. That's the kind of focus AI can bring to local news. You'll also have access to, more voices and viewpoints. AI can help bring stories from communities we don't hear from enough to, like a wider audience. And you might even see news delivered in, well, more interesting ways. Think interactive maps, data visualizations, or maybe even AI-generated summaries that break down like complex stuff into easy to understand bits. This Axios and OpenAI partnership, it's like a sneak peek into the future of local news. It's a future where technology and journalism, work together to make a world that's more informed and connected. But, it makes us think,
how's this blend of AI and journalism going to shape how we understand our communities and, the world around us? Will it make us more engaged with local issues or create like new filter bubbles? These are things we're thinking about as we, navigate this new and exciting media landscape. And that's the kind of critical thinking, well, we always encourage here on the Deep Dive. Thanks for joining me.